back to my channel. It's been a while. It's been a while. I think it's been about. Hey, Lincoln. Shh. Mommy's filming right now. Shush. Okay. It's been about at least a month since I last posted. Um, yeah, it is what it is. Was I planning on taking a month break? Yes, because I had something to do. Okay, I just didn't tell you guys that I wasn't going to be filming. Okay, but we're back, hoping to be a bit more consistent, make some cool videos. I am working on some holiday content for you guys. Might even be some out and about in the wild vlogging content. But for now, today we are going to be tier ranking all of the books that I read my first year of reading. For those of you guys who don't know, I started reading 2025. I think it was May of 2025. And it was probably the best hobby that I've ever started. And in that first year, I read, I want to say 35 books. Very impressive. I'm very proud of myself for that. But I figured, let me tier rank them. Like, I love the books that I read. I'm so proud that I completed that many books in 1 year. And there is fair warning here, there is a theme, okay? My first year of reading, I wanted it to be fun. And so it was filled with a lot of, we'll say, extreme romance, pure smut, pure filth is what I read. I think 95% of the books that I read my first year, it was smut. What can I say? I'm just a girl. I'm just a lady. But yeah, so I figured let me tier rank them, maybe give you guys some good book recommendations. And yeah, let's get on into the video. All right, guys. So we have the classic tier ranking list right here. We got 5 categories or 5 tiers that we're going to be ranking these books in. Top one being superior. These superior, or it could mean smut, whatever. These are going to be books that I'm ranking these are probably like my 5-star books where it's a fantastic storyline and amazing smut. We got A tier. It's going to be books that are probably in the 4-star category. Good smut. I'll say great smut, great storyline. Got B tier. It's going to be all the books that I probably ranked around 3 stars. So, we'll say these are the books that are like maybe good smut and or good story. C tier are going to be books that I liked, but maybe had some problems with, or maybe there were some flaws with it. Either it be the characters or the story. And then D tier books I just personally did not enjoy. All right, very simple. I have a total of 20 books. I did say I read 35 books. I grouped some of these books together because obviously they are series. But yeah, we're going to get through these 20. And hopefully by the end of this video, there is at least one book or one series that I can encourage you guys to go read. All right, first up we have Kingdom of Immortal Lovers by Ruby Rowe. This is a trilogy. Some people might consider it a series because there are a few like smutalogue books and bonus books, but it's three large books with a few bonus books altogether. This was the second series I ever read. This is also my favorite series of all times. The characters are Red and Octavia. If you like vampires, if you like romantasy, or if you just like filthy romance or filthy fantasy, this could be a series for you. We're giving that an S. This is amazing. This is probably a series that I will go back and read just whenever I'm in the mood for some vampire action. Next book, we're gonna go back to back with. I'm not gonna do this in the order that I read, but I am starting off with the first two series that I read by the same author, Ruby Rowe. Girl Game series. This is an interconnecting series. So essentially, what it is same world, same group of friends, but each book is following a different couple. So the fourth book actually just got released, and I finished it recently. Actually, no, it got released. I want to say it got released last year because I think I got it for Christmas, but just finished reading it. So there's four books in total with one or two like bonus books if you want. I don't know. I'm kind of debating between S tier and A tier because this was all. I mean, this was the Girl Game series was the first series I ever read. Out of the four books that are out, huh, I don't know how I would rank them. So we have a game of Heart and Heist. I could be very wrong with these titles. It's been a while. It's been a year since I've read these. A game of Hearts and Heist, Vows and Vendettas, this game of Deceit and Desire, and then fuck, what's that other one? Romance and Ruins. If you see me turning around, I'm looking at my bookshelf. If I had to rank them in the order that I liked it, in the order that I liked those books, it would be book 3, Game of Deceit and Desire. That was the best one in my opinion. Book 2, I think Romance and Ruins. Book 1, Hearts and Heist. And then book 4, Vows and Vendettas. That would be the order that I like these books. This was a fantastic series as well. So we're giving this an A tier. We're putting this on A tier. Let's see what's next. Next book. This one's gonna be. I don't know what I'm gonna be ranking this one just yet. Inside Her by who is it? Lisa J. Evans. I'm not sure if this is her first book. From what I've Googled, this is the only book that I can find under her name. So I don't know if she's a new author or what, but this book, this was hard. This was a hard book to follow up, or any book. Honestly, reading any book after the first two series that I read, it was gonna be hard to beat. But Inside Her, I'm ranking a C tier. So this book is, I think, about 400 pages. The first 200 pages of the book I really, really, really liked. Spoiler, if you haven't read this book, there's a scene in there where the couples are, I don't know how to word this. They're taking turns exploring each other in an intimate way. I thought that was just a great idea for couples to do in real life as well. That's probably something I would try in my relationship if I wanted to spice things up in the bedroom. But yeah, first half of the book was fantastic. After it got to, I don't want to say too much, but once it got to the big blow up at the cafe, I think it started going downhill from there. And honestly, it kind of just seemed like the author got bored. Maybe she got bored or tired of writing the book and was just like, let me just finish this up, throw some crazy stuff in at the end, and be done. And that's kind of what I felt reading the last 200 pages of the book. So we're gonna give this a C tier. I really do hope that this author comes out with another book or so. I will definitely read it, give her another shot. I would still recommend this book to people though. Like, even though the last half of the book I didn't enjoy, I still enjoyed the first half very much so that I would recommend this to people. I'm pretty sure I got this on Amazon. Not too expensive. All right. Let's see. What are we moving to next? We're going to step away from smut for a little bit. We're going to hit some just classic old romantasy. Red City. Oh my gosh. So, I mean, all the books that I bought were Smut books, except for I did two monthly book subscription services. I signed up for Book of the Month and Aardvark. So this was definitely a Book of the Month book. And I'm so happy that it was. This book was fantastic. This book was so good, and I'm pretty sure that they are coming out with, or that the author is coming out with a second book. I don't know if it's going to be like a multi-book series. I don't know if it's going to be a duology, but I'm pretty sure there's a book 2 coming out. And this book was already good enough that whenever book 2 comes out, I am going to reread Red City before jumping into book 2. This was awesome. This was an awesome fantasy book. Shoot. Hold on. Why is it messing up here? I'm bumping this up to S tier. Because it was that good. It was really good. Let's see. Another Book of the Month book was Immortal Consequences. I'm pretty sure that one was trending on social media. I'm pretty sure it was trending on at least TikTok, if not Instagram as well. And I also think book 2 is out now. I think it's called Ruinous Ends. I'm not sure if that's a prequel or continuation of book 1. I hope it's a continuation. If so, I will be buying that very soon and reading it. Immortal Consequences was fantastic. I can't be giving all these S tiers. I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, like this book definitely gripped me in, and I think I've read this in maybe about 3 or 4 days. We're tossing this up on S tier. Sorry, is what it is. Is what it is. All right, we're gonna jump to a new author, Frances Lucas. I've read 2 of her books, and this was the second book that I read. Can I trust her? I guess one could consider this a YA mystery. The characters are in high school, so yeah, young adult. Why? I don't know. It's kid. These are kids. I wouldn't even consider them young adults, but whatever. This is a mystery book about. Should I? I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but what should I say? Essentially, someone gets murdered at their school, and these two have been longtime friends, also, I guess, secret lovers for a while. But they had their falling out, they kind of separated for a while. I think one of them moved out of state. She had a hard knot life with her family. She ended up moving back to Alaska. Is it Alaska? I think. Yeah, she ended up moving back to Alaska, continue on with school, and these two girls. Oh, you know what? No, okay, I'm not going to say anymore. But long story short, there was a murder at this school. These two girls were lovers at one point, fell off. One of the girls became straight because, religious, hateful parents of hers told her she couldn't be gay. But they ended up reconnecting over this murder because they wanted to investigate the murder together. That's a very terrible description of the book. This one I'm going to keep at C tier. I'm going to keep it at C tier. It was okay. It was an okay book. I guess we'll also rank Frances Lucas. This is the first book I read of hers. I think this actually got released towards the end of last year. I just randomly found it on Amazon, and at the time I was obsessed with trains. Still am obsessed with train. I would love to do some train travel in my life. Seemed like a good non-smut book. It had a little bit of kissy, nothing too much. Overall, really did like this book though. This was a good Oh, it was. What is that game? It's like the game of Clue, that murder mystery game. But it took place on a train. Someone died on the train. Actually, the whole train theme was supposed to be a murder mystery game, but someone actually died on that train. So now everyone on the train is trying to figure out who died, except for they think it's a part of the game. There's a real person that died, but they think all of this is a part of the game, except for the main character and one other person. Um, there's some twists and turns in this book, actually, that I enjoyed. Shoot. I'm gonna keep it at B tier. I did enjoy the book. I did enjoy some of the twists and turns. The ending, though, that will probably be the main thing I say. The ending. Uh, the ending was what it was. All right, we're gonna move on to Will It Hurts by Lily X. I know she has a handful of other books out. I have not read any of her other books. I know there's also, I think, book 2 of this series, duology, I'm not sure. I think it's called Choke on My Name. That's also out, but I haven't bought it yet. I'm hoping to get that soon. Will It Hurt? I was disappointed in this one. I had high hopes. I really thought it was going to be good, but honestly, the entire story was pretty flat. Very flat. I mean, even the spicy scenes weren't the best. I don't want to leave it at D tier, but I think that's where it belongs. I'm going to leave it at D tier, but I do know that I will be trying another book from this author. That's for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure. We're going to move on to another. Pretty sure this was another book of the month book, We Who Will Die. We're going to just go ahead and pop it up right here because this was fantastic. Absolutely loved everything about this book. There was not one bad thing I could say about this book. And I'm so excited because I'm pretty sure there is going to be another book coming out. Stasia Stark, fantastic job. Shoot, I kind of want to look up. I'll wait. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be another book. You know what? Let me see right now. Because honestly, Red City, Immortal Consequences, and We Who Will Die are books I'm like very much looking forward to. But I think We Who Will Die and Red City are my favorites. Okay. Oh no! Okay, book 2 in the Empire of Blood series by Stasia Stark is titled We Who Will Rise. Alright, we got a title at least. It is scheduled for release. Guess when, chat? I'll give you a minute. January 19th, 2027. Oh, so lucky that we're towards the end of this year. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Also, it's going to be a trilogy. Fantastic. So there's 2 more books coming out. I'm excited. It's a fantasy romance trilogy filled with power hungry royals and vengeful gods. I'm excited. This will also be another book I will 100% be reading again when book 2 comes out. I'm so excited for this. Let me also just check on Red City as well while we're Googling stuff. Oh, yeah, Red City came out October 14th. So, my birthday's in October, guys. All right? If you actually give a fuck. Silver Dawn, is that? Hold on, what? That looks very similar to Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the cover looks amazing. Shoot. I'm oh, reading's hard. It's honestly the same feeling as TV shows whenever a season ends and you gotta wait months, sometimes even a year for the next season. This is the same feeling. Silver Dawn is the title of book 2. That one does not come out until April 27th, 2027. This is heartbreaking. The cover looks nice too, so I'm very excited. Plus, the Red City version that I have, it's the book of the month cover, but it does have sprayed edges, and I think I am going to just buy a non-book of the month version of Red City. Unless for some reason, no, shoot, I can't do that. Whatever. Well, gotta wait till April for that. What a bummer. What a freaking bummer. Dude, I would pay these authors to like release their books earlier. I don't like waiting. I don't like waiting. But if it's good enough, of course I am gonna wait. Alright, moving on. Moving on. Well, fuck it. Should we Google it? No. We're gonna move on. Next book, filthy book. Sadist by Chaos Davies. Actually, I think I looked this one up yesterday or the day before that. Book 2, I believe, is already out, and I think book 3 is coming out next year, I want to say. This is also another interconnecting series where it follows different couples, but they're all friends or co-workers or some sort. So it's in the same world, just following different couples. So Sadist was good. I mean, nothing. I'm not a sadist. I don't. You know what? I'm not gonna. I don't judge, but cover's fantastic. This is a very nice cover design. I mean, the book had nothing like too crazy, considering the title is pretty crazy. We're gonna keep it at B tier. I'm excited for the second book. Actually, let me see. I think actually the second book is gonna be a. Oh no! I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of something else. The Triarchy Collection is the series name. Alright, yeah, so book 2's already out. Okay, so never mind, there's not a book 3 scheduled at least, but book 2's already out. I think in total, because now that my first year of reading's over with, I'm so happy that I read a lot of Smut. It filled my little heart with so much joy and hope and ideas. Anyways, I think a total of three series that I'm in the middle of. Sadist being one of them. What else? Shit, I don't know. I'll talk about it at the end of the video. Alright, let's just keep going. I'm getting all sorts of freaking sidetracked now. Alright, House of Rain by Harley LaRue. I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong. This was good. I'm gonna give it a C. I did enjoy it. There were some parts in the story that kind of didn't make sense to me, but that could have just been a reading error, a user fault. I don't know. But I was surprised whenever it got delivered because it has sprayed edges of a lighthouse. It's like this blue and red sprayed edges with this beautiful lighthouse on the side. That's actually really nice. I would also read another Harley LaRue book if I get the chance. But overall, yeah, we're gonna leave it at the C tier. It wasn't. There were some things that I didn't like about it. All right. Now we're going to get on to a new author, Persephone Black. I'm pretty sure there are so many Persephone titled books or authors with that name. Persephone Black is, I think, an LGBT or sapphic author. I could be wrong here, but this was a duology thrown to the wolves, and I can't remember the title of book 2, but this was a duology. Pretty good. I'm pretty sure there's, I want to say at least 4 duologies that kind of take place in this underworld or this gangster mafia world that the story takes place in. I've read 2 of them, so I'm definitely looking forward to reading the other 2. I'm kind of blanking on this one though. Shoot. Yeah, it's been a while, guys. My memory is not 100%. um, I'm gonna leave it at B tier, honestly. I don't think I had anything bad to say about it. Enjoyed the book, read it pretty quickly. But nothing like too captivating here. We're gonna move straight on into the another Persephone Black series, Captive of the Crime Queen. Sorry, the title's cut off here. This was also another duology, mafia, crime boss lady. Oof. This one I enjoyed. I enjoyed this one. I think we're gonna leave it at B tier as well. All right. This is looking good. I'm looking at these books, and honestly, some of these I kind of want to read again. Bye, Mr. Lincoln. All right, we're gonna take a pause break because my boy wants to say hi. Come here, Mister. Come here, Mister. Okay, I have to pick you up. That's craziness. It's crazy. Hi, my love. All right. I might be filming a little TikTok with these boys today. These are not camera ready wiener dogs, but I'm gonna try to film. Maybe Lincoln. I think Lincoln might be good on camera, but we'll see. We'll see. Follow my TikTok if you want to see some more random content. This is just chaos. Whatever it is I'm doing on social media, it's just chaos. There will be some structure coming soon, but not now. Not now. All right, we're gonna continue on. What is this one? Okay. Eternal Captive. This is either Ellie Mae or Eden Emery. Those 2 authors are the same person, by the way. She just writes under 2 different pen names. I think this is Elle May or Ellie Mae. I think it's Elle May. This one's a good one. If you're someone that likes some thruples, this is a good one. I really enjoyed this. I'm not a thruple type of person, but I enjoyed reading this trilogy. This was actually really good. One that I would definitely read or just reread in my random time. Oh, shoot, I'm gonna keep this at A list as well. And then next we are going into another one of, I think this is under Eden Emery. I can't even see that far. No, this is under El May. This is the Taken, or this is the, shoot, what is this? What is this called? This is the Taken series. So essentially, some very lucky lady gets taken to the underworld to become a sex slave or prisoner, princess, cuddle buddy, whatever, to different demons. Oh man, If this happened like how it happened in the books, I wouldn't mind being sold at an auction. Okay. Oh no, let me take that. No, fuck that. No, because no, never mind. I'm gonna take that back. But these are really short books. They're like around 100 to maybe 150 pages. Um, each book just following a different girl who gets kidnapped and auctioned off to a demon. I honestly really wouldn't. I mean, I'm gonna put it in C tier. These are okay books. Nothing crazy. The smut's nice. I enjoy the concept of being auctioned off to a slave or to a to a demon. But I mean, the story isn't like anything too crazy, so we're gonna keep this in the C tier here. And next, we're moving on to the next four books are part of an interconnecting series. For some reason, I decided to add them individually, so here we go. Probably for the best now that I'm thinking about it. Oh shoot, let me not start with this one. We're gonna start with Don't Stop Me. That's the first one in the series. Oof. Is this the one? Is this the one with the babysitting? The girl gets hired to be the babysitter or nanny for this like hot billionaire who has a child, her niece, because the child's parents died, and so of course this is whatever. This was good. This was good. I'm gonna give it a solid B. Nothing too crazy. Don't Leave Me is up next. Honestly, I cannot really remember these four books. Oh shoot. I can't remember Don't Leave Me. Couldn't tell you what happened in this book. It was good though. You know what? Don't Hate Me, I remember not really enjoying. I I remember that. So Don't Hate Me is going in the C tier. We'll leave these two up here in the B tier. Don't Forget Me also. Shoot, I really don't remember what happened in these books. I'm going to be real honest with you. I did not like it. Put in the B category. And now we are on to our last book, Architecty by Ruby Rowe. She's the author of Kingdom of Mortal Lovers in the Girl Game series. Architecty came out, I want to say, end of last year, maybe. This is a duology, so there's only going to be two books, and book two is already out. Book two is called Interitus. I have not read it. I'm really, really, really hoping to get that book soon and read it. This is, I think, one of the three duologies or series that I want to finish up like as soon as possible. That way I'm kind of just done with smut books for a while. I definitely want to venture out into other genres. Definitely fantasy. I'm gonna read more fantasy books. Architecty though, see, I feel bad for ranking this one because I haven't read book two, but I remember being underwhelmed by this one. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I don't know. I don't want to. I have thought on what this author is doing. She is pumping out a lot of books. Um, Part of me is thinking maybe the quality is going down due to the quantity going up. But it's kind of also too early to say because again, I've only read two of her series. She only had, well, no, she has more, but I don't know. I think we're seeing a quality and quantity change here. But I'm definitely going to continue reading her books. I mean, I love these first two books anyways, so I'm going to keep reading. I'm going to try to get Interitus, honestly, this month if I can, and just read it. And if my ranking changes, I'll leave a comment on this video if I change the ranking. But for now, I'm leaving this in the C tier. I kind of hate doing it because she has an S tier. She already has one in the S category, one in the A, but we're dropping this down to C. All right, is what it is. But yeah, honestly, for my first year of reading, these are some fantastic books. If I had to recommend just two smutty books, definitely Kingdom of More Lovers and Eternal Captive by Ellie Mae, I would say, are two that I would recommend for sure. If you like vampires, I think both of these books, yeah, both of these books are in the vampire realm. And then two just romantasy books, Red City and We Who Will Die. For sure. For sure. Those books are fantastic. But also, if you do like a good murder mystery, Sleeper Car would be a good one to read. All right. That's it. That's it. All right. That is it for today's video. I honestly enjoyed tier ranking all of these books. I wish my memory was better so that I can give you a better description of each of these books. I'm so sorry. At this point, I was going based off feelings. How it made me feel. But I definitely do look forward to reading more books. I currently have 5 unread books. Oh, you know what? I'm missing. It doesn't matter. Too late. Too late. Anyways, I do have, I think, 5 unread books that I'm trying to get done before October. Because my birthday is in October, and I would love to buy a few books. Buy just a few books in October for myself. But yeah, this is the first video back in a long time. For anyone who thought the camera quality was going to get better, sorry, it's not. It's not. I don't know what to do at this point, okay? I've added lighting. I fucked around with the settings. It is what it is, okay? I'll try to upgrade the quality soon. But I'm poor, so that might not be happening. Anyways, definitely gonna be working on some other videos this week. Also, your girl may or may not be blogging. Okay, I do have something in September coming up I'm really excited for, and I do want to film a video about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As of now, still getting a bunch of chaotic videos. One week it could be me filming some fighting videos. The next week it could be me talking about books. I will eventually settle down. I will eventually settle down into 1 or 2 niches and focus on that. But for now, honestly, I'm kind of using social media as a little diary for myself, but also hopefully as a way to meet people. Because I need friends. Anyways, alright. TikTok, YouTube, go to it. That's an underscore right there. Era.unknown underscore. Go to it. I will be posting. I think I'll be posting at least once or twice a day on that. See how that goes. This is my first time using TikTok also, by the way. I'm almost 30, and this year is the first year I've ever downloaded and created a TikTok account. Insane. But yeah. Alright, I'm done rambling. Is what it is. I will see you all in the next video. Alright, peace.